Okay, I don't know what's going on in Hollywood, but I swear these people are crazy. We thought Offset cheating on Cardi B and getting someone else pregnant was crazy, but it's even crazier now that Cardi B exposed him and Quavo for allegedly hooking up with the same woman at the same time. What? But wait, there's still more. More Cardi just confirmed these ideas that Saweetie is the reason why the Migos broke up. It was said by her that Offset and Quavo slept with Saweetie at the same time before they broke up. Offset and Cardi B are ready to go all the way, and Cardi is determined to make him look bad, just like he has been making her look bad. Please, find a seat. It turns out that Cardi B isn't as chill as we thought after Offset was caught getting laid with someone, while Cardi was also reportedly pregnant. Now, she seemed really cool about it at first. Offset has cheated on her before, so that wasn't really a surprise. This made us think that she was already used to being cheated on. Things turned out differently, though. She is ready to forgive cheating, but getting someone else knocked up is a whole new beast. Even more so now that the streets say Pry didn't really get determined and could still be pregnant with Offset's child. According to Cardi, Offset having a baby on her might be the last straw for her. This is why she was calm when she thought Pry had the abortion and went crazy when it was said that Pry might still be pregnant. At first, she talked about how rich she was and how she had more money than the rest of us brookies.
From the industry, and in every genre, other than a female rapper. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because you have to have the best verses. You gotta have the best verses, and not only that, you gotta kill the chart. And then you take it over, your personal life gotta be perfect. Well, they got out, gonna use that again. How about your husband? I'm just saying. I make more money than.
But she quickly changed her mind when she learned that Pry was still supposedly pregnant. Offset's family was said to have helped him hide the affair from Cardi, though. She yelled at Offset's mom a few days ago when she tried to show Culture love because of this. Cardi shared a picture of Culture reading, and Offset's mom shared it again with the message, "Go Culture." This made Artie mad, so she wrote, "I grew up poor, but I loved my parents' side of the family so much. I will not settle for anything less for my kids. I'm not going to let fake love hurt my kids. My family is enough for me." She didn't stop there, though. She went live and read Offset's mom's fervor.
So I will not accept nothing less for my kids. So what you're not going to do is manipulate me when I put my guards up for my kids. You don't gotta fucking like me, but you're gonna respect my kids. And if you're not gonna love my kids properly, don't fucking look for them, or don't fucking speak on them. I could say my baby father, he's a great dad. I'll give it to him. But anybody else, don't fucking play with my kids. Now, I'm being nice. I'm being fucking nice until people stop talking to me like I'm easy to manipulate or easy to gaslight, and take accountability. Every fucking time that I feel like I'm getting gaslighted or manipulated, I'm going to come in on here and show you. If you don't understand in private, then I'm gonna make you understand publicly. Okay?
Cardi was really mad about it. But then again, who wouldn't? It turns out that she doesn't get along with just Offset's mom. She also doesn't get along with Offset's dad and sister, which makes sense. Offset cheated on her after she had Culture, and his dad supported him on Facebook. He also made fun of her for being mad at Offset instead of being a good wife. He said, "My son is not innocent, as he has done his share of dirt." But the whole scenario is a never-ending drama session. It's tick-for-tack mudslinging situation fueled by jealousy, envy, insecurities, psychological issues, etc. Like most young adults, he doesn't always do what he's advised to do. But we are talking about a 25-year-old with an unlimited supply of money, women chasing him, people at his disposal, etc. Couple that with a hot-headed female that thrives off of social media attention and is on the same financial level as above him, and it's a recipe for disaster. Cardi B shouldn't be dragged by Offset's dad, and she shouldn't be dragged afterwards either. That's crazy. Not only that, but Offset's sister also made fun of her when she shared a post that said, "Women really want you to be really rich and not cheap, just irrational. She then said, "They really are, just a man. Everyone in this family is a mess. Sources say they keep supporting him because he's rich and helps pay for their way of life." Like I said, Cardi was okay with being pushed around, but when she found out that they helped him hide the fact that his side chick was pregnant, she lost it. She felt really wronged by this, which is why she is now telling everyone about his private life. Should he drop even more, Cardi will drop even more. And she showed that when she is said to have leaked a dirty tape of Offset and Quavo, another member of Migos. She said that Offset and Quavo reportedly used to do threesomes with women together, including, allegedly, before they got together. Let me stop you now before people start yelling in. Offset and Quavo have always said they're cousins, but they're not really cousins. They just act like they are. When you grew up in the same neighborhood as someone, you just call them a cousin because you've known them for a long time, and telling them how you knew each other was a little hard. Yes, that's exactly what took place. Offset made it clear last year that he is not linked to Quavo or Takeoff by blood. Someone interviewed him and said that he was in school with Quavo, the third member of the Migos, and that he started hanging out with him in 6th grade when Quavo was Takeoff's uncle. The age difference between them was only 3 years. Opposite is often called Quavo cousin, but they are not biologically connected. So even though it seemed odd that they were dating, since he was seeing the same woman, it wasn't really incest. So while Offset was getting in trouble for getting pregnant before she was supposed to, a video of Quavo and Pry making out got out on social media. Really, this was a big, bad mess. But supposedly it's more than that, since this is the kind of thing that caused the Migos to break up in the first place. For a long time, Offset and Quavo wouldn't talk about the drama that led to their split. Everyone thought that Offset versus Quavo and Takeoff was the drama. He died too soon. But the real trouble was between Offset and Quavo. Takeoff was just in the middle. Following Quavo on social media was deleted by Offset and Cardi B after they had a fight, and Quavo did the same for them. Takeoff, on the other hand, kept following Offset and Cardi, which shows that he didn't hate them. There were talks between Quavo and Takeoff before Takeoff passed that proved the real fight was between Quavo and Offset. Takeoff didn't really pick a side. He was going to get Quavo's back because that's where his blood comes from. He didn't really want to be a part of the drama, though, and he seemed to want to get along with Offset. At first, people thought the group broke up because Offset wanted to leave the label Quality Control, or for the money, but Quavo made it clear that it wasn't about the money or the label. It was because Offset wasn't true to him. Sources say that he did this because he learned that Offset and Saweetie had been seeing each other without his knowledge or permission. Now, we first heard about Offset's supposed relationship with Saweetie when Cardi was arguing with blogger Sleeves Mirage. Mirage told everyone a big secret about Offset and Saweetie. Offset slept with Saweetie. Do you really want to talk about husbands? This made the internet go crazy right away, and people started to believe sleazy fantasy right away, because Offset has been caught cheating on Cardi more than once. In that sense, it wasn't really out of character for him. It wasn't long after this that Offset said he was leaving Migos, though. Cardi B said, "No, baby, you lying. You making crazy lies, starting stuff and putting female rappers in it with no receipts." No bloggers spoke on this. People didn't believe his reason for leaving, which was that he didn't agree with the label. They thought that he really wanted to leave because he had a fight with the rest of the Migos over the drama that happened when he slept with Quavo's ex-girlfriend Saweetie. You guys, Quavo also hinted at this in his song Messy with Takeoff. In case it wasn't clear, he was referring to Saweetie. He also did a film of their famous elevator fight again. Cardi didn't talk about the trouble directly, but she was said to have done something behind the scenes that got Saweetie kicked off the group. We all know that Cardi loves to trash the women that Offset cheats on her with. In one case, she beat up Offset's side chick Jade and her sister because Offset was seeing Jade, as well as the time she fought with Cuban Doll on Twitter because she and her friend liked Offset. Not even Saweetie was an exception, because sources say Cardi chose to punish her by going after Saweetie's bag and trying to get Hollywood to avoid her. This might sound strange and impossible, but it's not. Do you all remember the song that Saweetie and rapper Glorilla were going to work on together? Saweetie was going to be on the remix of Glorilla's hit song, FNF, with rappers like Lotto and JT of the City Girls. Saweetie had already written and recorded her part for the song, so the deal was already official, and every possible thing has been thought of. The song video was the only thing left. However, Saweetie was abruptly taken out of the song for no clear reason. It was already known that she would be on the song, so this is strange, and the verse was already on tape. Even stranger was the fact that she was the only one who was taken out of the song. As far as we know, she and Glorilla did not have a grudge against each other. While everyone was trying to figure out what was going on, Glorilla said that Cardi B would be joining her on her song tomorrow too. It made sense now why Saweetie was the only one dropped from the FNF version. To say the least, it was strange that Cardi joined Glorilla on a song right after Saweetie was dropped. Fans put 2 and 2 together right away and got 4 for sure. And one fan wrote, "So the reason Saweetie was removed from FNF Remix, it's because she slept with Offset. And Cardi knew that, so she basically blackballed her and wouldn't collab with Glorilla unless Saweetie's verse was scrapped. Who's stopping bags now?" And another fan said, "So that's why Cardi made Glorilla take Saweetie off at FNF, and in return, she gave Glorilla a free feature." Well, Cardi definitely threw shade on Twitter, accusing Offset of sleeping around, saying, "They be going for anything, but I can't go for none of that." He caught his sub, and he and Takeoff chose Nicki Minaj over Cardi B when they were on Drink Champs.
Not me, y'all. This is mad. I'm taking a shot.
That's sinister
I'm gonna say Nikki.
Yeah, see, I was gonna say the same thing though. That's crazy.
So you said Nikki.
Yeah.
So being that y'all agree, that's a shot. They gotta take a shot.
First, Nori knew that Question was a mess. Given the past between Nicki and Cardi, it was clear that Takeoff didn't want to answer and was not sure what to say. But Quavo didn't even blink and went straight for the kill. Plus, Quavo and Cardi weren't getting along at the time, so he couldn't have picked Cardi. I mean, even if he really does like Cardi, he would have picked Nicki just to be mean. He had no other choice. I'm not saying I blame Drink Champs for being messy. That's just what they do. It gets messy when they drink and talk, but in a fun way if you get what I mean. Also, I find it interesting that Quavo is all over Nicki Minaj and picking her over Cardi when everyone knows that he and Nicki don't even like each other. Nicki hasn't been getting along with the Migos since they worked together on the song Motorsport, which caused a lot of trouble. The song caused Nicki to fight with Cardi B, and it also caused problems in her relationship with the Migos because she said that they, especially Quavo, let the media spread false stories about her without stepping in to clear the air. They didn't say anything and let her get dragged, and she hasn't been nice to them since. I mean, Quavo made fun of Nicki in his song Huncho Dreams a few years ago. He basically wrote a song about how he and Nicki did something bad and how she probably hung up on him. Nicki didn't like this, and it made things worse between them. Because of his current relationship with Cardi, I think Quavo was being petty with his response. He was just trying to get under her skin, and it looks like he succeeded because Cardi replied on her Instagram story, "Stand on it." And she also retweeted a fan's post that said, "You might get the fame you were after today, but you'll be back being lame tomorrow." However, Quavo wasn't the only one who didn't like Cardi. Saweetie, who is rumored to be with Threesome, also didn't like Cardi on a few occasions. For example, when some Getty image photos of Cardi at the Vanity Fair Oscars party went viral, many people thought she didn't look good in them. A lot of people commented that she didn't look like the pictures she posted on Instagram and that she must have photoshopped them or something. Things got worse when Nicki Minaj tweeted, "Clock that T." People thought she was teasing Cardi because she tweeted that while Cardi was being criticized. Then she put more shade on Cardi by saying, "Photoshop those bars." But then Saweetie got involved and threw mega shade at Cardi as well. Actually, she didn't just throw shade, she threw the whole forest at Cardi when she posted these Getty images with the caption, "She don't need no edits." Talk about being shady. Saweetie knew exactly what she was doing when she posted those pictures of Cardi while she was being dragged, and then wrote in the caption about edits and Photoshop. She knew what she was doing when she hit send. Well, people got Saweetie's message loud and clear and said things like, "Fing out someone's husband and making fun of them with your beauty is insane. She clear Cardi for real, and head barb for real." Cardi fired back with a tweet that said, "I'm not as mean as I could be, and I want people to be more grateful for that." Offset keeps Cardi on social media, which is why she is finally ready to spill the tea for good. Remember how I said that Quavo was mad that Offset and Saweetie got together without his permission? Well, it turns out that he and Offset used to have three-way sex with Saweetie. They allegedly got very horny with each other when Saweetie and Quavo were together. So this is why Quavo said in the song Messy, "BF my dog behind my back, but I ain't stressing." You're part of the group you should have seen. We've been wondering for a long time what he meant when he said Saweetie wanted the gang and how they would have blessed it. But it looks like the answers have been right in front of our eyes the whole time. However, we did not connect the dots at that time. However, a source says that after Offset and Saweetie's messy breakup, he promised them that he would be loyal and stop doing anything wrong with Saweetie. However, he did not keep his word and kept getting weird with her behind Quavo's back. He also said that when Quavo found out, he allegedly made the whole thing public. This is why he and Cardi broke up. She felt betrayed by him and Saweetie, which is normal because the whole thing is messy and rude. Everyone, this is a huge mess, but I need to know how you feel about all of this drama. Drop your thoughts in the comments section below.